You know, of all the new music that came out earlier this year, this is one release that I just don't feel like got all the attention that it really deserved. It's Static Lullaby with Rattlesnake. This is the title track to it, and I just love this song. Start to finish, they just kill it for this. You know, one of my favorite things about this artist is that with Static, you really do get two great bands for the price of one. On the one hand, they crank out songs that have catchy hooks, great beats, amazing melodies, and they're almost ready for pop radio. I got this earlier this summer. This is one of their earlier CDs for the song Sharing Lovers. I connected with that song for all of those things. I think it has a great melody and some amazing hooks. But as I listened to the CD, I found 4 or 5 others that I could put right in there with it, including the opening track called Hang 'Em High. The song right after Sharing Lovers is a song called The Collision. It's kind of a slower song, sort of a ballad. Track number 8 is a song called Life in a Museum, which is just amazing. I could put that on any pop station anywhere, provided they could squeeze it in between all the Nickelback and Taylor Swift songs that they keep playing. But it would really spice things up a bit. Earlier, on one of their earlier CDs, they had a song called Let Go, which I really could put on any pop station in America, and they'd love it. That's the one side of them. On the other side, you have a hard-edged, straight-up rock and roll band that can crush it with the best of them, which brings us to this album. On this one, they embrace that harder-edged side of themselves. The guitars are fast, the vocals screamingly intense, and the breakdowns are unbelievable. I love this song, the title track, because it is so fast and it is so furious. And it has 2 great breakdowns in it. One comes in at 127, the second one comes in at 202, and they both crush it. This song has kind of a southern rock edge to it as well, and pretty much the whole CD does. And you know, I read somewhere that that's kind of what they were going for anyway. Now, don't get me wrong, it sounds nothing like Lynyrd Skynyrd or anything like that. Although that'd be kind of an interesting double bill, don't you think? Skynyrd with special guest Static Lullaby? Yeah, I know, right? Double bills you'll never see. Anyway, they do. This whole CD is great, and this song is amazing. You know, I saw them on tour earlier this summer, and when they came out, I was still so into this one that I hadn't really had a chance to listen to anything from Rattlesnake yet. So I got a chance to hang out with a band, and we talked about that for a little bit, and they asked me if I got their new CD. And I told them no, but there's a good reason why I haven't. And they said, what's that? And I said, well, I'm just not ready for it yet. You guys rocked it out too hard on this one, even for me. And they thought that was kind of funny, and we all kind of laughed it off. I think they really appreciated me for being able to admit to them that I wasn't really ready for their new CD, even as I told them how much I enjoyed this one. I think even they get that they've taken a huge step forward, and they're coming from a different place now. Anyway, there it is. This has been your good friend Steve for Static Lullaby Rattlesnake. Thanks to all of you for watching. I really appreciate it. And with all that, I'll see all of you up here next time.